Welcome, everyone, to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. Today, history is being made once again in the gaming industry. And we're talking about massive amounts of money being thrown around for video game in the video game industry. Take-Two Interactive Software has just agreed to buy Zynga, the big mobile gaming platform, Farmville, all that kind of fun stuff, Words with Friends, Zynga Poker. I think they even have a car racing game, CSR or something like that. They just agreed to buy them in a $11 billion deal, roughly $11 billion deal with like a stock and cash option that basically brings the enterprise value of the deal to about $12.7 billion, making it the largest gaming industry acquisition in history. Gaming seems to be making a lot of historical sales and everything in the last 12-month calendar month year, So the last 12 months, there's been like video games have sold for record amount, lots of acquisitions. I mean, this one basically blows the Microsoft acquisition out of the water, Microsoft buying Bethesda was like, wow, look at this. And then old Take-Two said, hold my beer, they bought Zynga for that, of all companies. I really don't like that video games on mobile devices are so popular because all the video games I shouldn't say all, that's stereotyping, but majority of video games on the mobile device are cash grabs. They're like super stupid way for them to make money because you run out of energy, buy some more energy. You need that piece so you can continue to that next map level, buy it with real cash rather than buying the game once and moving on, which that's not the mobile industry. The mobile industry is making tons of money because of continuous microtransactions that a lot of people probably don't realize that they're doing. You say, oh, it's only $2 or 99 cents for that thing. You do that 5 times in a week, you just spend $5. You do that 5 times a week for a month, you just spent $20 on that game. And you keep doing that before you realize the year's out and you done spent $240 or something, on a game that really the developers put no time and effort in. So this is a weird, it's a smart move for Take-Two so they can get more into the mobile market, but it's a sad news for gaming because it just means Take-Two is going to throw everything in their stockpile at the mobile market. We're going to have Take-Two video games. We already have some because I do believe Take-Two has some video game stuff or they have done something in the mobile market. So they're already getting there. Shane, what do you think about this deal, this record-breaking $12.7 billion enterprise value deal between Take-Two and Zynga?
Wow. When Microsoft bought Bethesda, they were like, make it rain. Take-Two said, bitch, hurricane. So it's nuts. My brain doesn't fathom $12 billion. It just doesn't. That's a number that my brain can't see. And that breaks my heart because they use that money to buy a mobile game company. They could have used that money to, what's the word? Grand Theft Auto 6, you bastards.
Well, you'll get Grand Theft Auto Mobile now.
Yeah, I get Grand Theft Auto 5 on a whole new platform, mobile phones. Jesus Christ. It's ridiculous. I don't have a problem with playing a mobile game. I don't pay for shit. It's a free game. I'll play. I will jump in Candy Crush every Saturday while I'm waiting for my son to do his drum lessons.
He'll play Candy Crush, Toilet Crush.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there and pay him squat. They ain't get a damn dime from me. Angry Birds, when it first came out, that was a fun little game. I didn't pay for crap. But I don't want to play a Take-Two, Rockstar, any kind of game on my mobile phone. I don't. I want to play on my console. I want to play on my computer. I'm just disappointed that they wasted their money like this. It's not a waste. They're going to make their money back. Hands down, they're going to make that money back tenfold. It's just, as a gamer, it feels like it's a waste of money. It feels like they're abandoning video games for click here to get an extra life. Is exactly what it feels like. They're abandoning what made them to just basically milk people on their phones. That's it. I am not happy with it. I think the amount of money that they spent is ridiculous, but it's got to make their money back. So as a businessman, it's a smart move, I'm guessing. As a gamer, it pisses me off. It just does. I don't like mobile games. I don't like games that make you pay to win. And those things are just wrong to drive me nuts. And they should be monitored. Honestly, they really should. But as a businessman, though, it's probably a great move for them. They can, they got a whole market they can milk on now with their products. They do have some games out already for mobile, but I mean, this is giving them some of the biggest games on mobile. They don't have to do squat, but just, cash the checks. So it's a good move for them as a company. It's a bad move for gamers, in my opinion. So, what about you? Right. What's your thought?
It just shows the direction the gaming market's going in, right? I mean, the large acquisitions that have been happening for these mobile game companies. I mean, look at, EA and Activision buying mobile game studios because they couldn't get their own inroad into the mobile gaming market. They end up having to buy another studio. Each of them bought their own studio, to get into this. So Take-Two is just the next group trying to get into there. I mean, what was it? I think, was it EA or Activision, Blizzard? They're the ones that bought the Candy Crush maker King back in 2016 for like $6 billion. And then EA bought Glue Mobile. And then Tencent bought Supercell a long time ago. Tencent got in early, right? They bought like 10 years ago. They bought Supercell for like 8.6 billion. They made their money hand over fist, right? It's telling, like I said. And then now it just shows the shift in the gaming market, right? I can't remember what the amount of money was that mobile gaming was. I thought it was like $180 billion market a year or something like that. And console gaming is only about a $50 billion a year market. So companies are going to focus more on the mobile and less on some of this other stuff, which is sad for console gaming and PC gaming and stuff like that, because this mobile is more accessible to more people, right? This thing here costs more than an Xbox and a PlayStation, Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5 combined. This thing costs more than that. But it doesn't seem that way because I can go down to my mobile phone dealership, buy this thing for $20 a month for umpteen years or whatever the plan is that they throw you on if you're not buying one out in cash. It doesn't seem like you spent that much money. And then you're going around every day playing, grandma's playing Candy Crush or work with friends. And, oh, no, I ran out of energy, but I'm not done playing yet. If I just spend $2, I could keep playing. I can get another 100 energy or something. It is a racketeering market because that's what they do, right? You either pay to win or you pay to keep playing. That's the way mobile games do, right? It's a free game, but it's only free until you want to keep playing or you want to become stronger than the other people playing against you. And that's how they get you, right? Keep playing. I need more energy. I got to buy this pack. I just got trounced by this guy in this PvP game. I'm mad. I'm going to buy this $5 pack so I can get more troops or more army strength or something like that. That's the mobile game market. There are very few full-price mobile games out there that don't have microtransactions. And the ones that are out there aren't that great. There's a few good ones, but it's just it's the trend of the market. Unfortunately, Take-Two made the right decision for them, but it's just another nail in the coffin for us regular gamers who don't really care to play this type of stuff because we could see the scheme and the scam on the face value of what it is. And I don't want to spend $20 a month to play something forever or whatever you're spending. I mean, I already spend enough on gaming as it is. And that's how some people look at it, right? I spend $70 or $60 on a game because I despise $70 games right now. $60 game, and I buy 2 of those a month, I spend $120, I think that's about average. I probably would spend that in a month because I don't always buy $60 games. Sometimes I get a $30, sometimes I get a $40 game, but I play that game for a week or something. Game Pass has really saved me because that's a guaranteed $15 a month out of my pocket every month. So I don't like it. I'm with Shane. I know it's a smart move for Take-Two, bad move for gamers, but what are you going to do, right? They're going where the money's at. And the easy money says mobile market. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, I don't even like to call the mobile market the games that they have in the mobile market. I don't even like to call it the games. They're milkers, they're time wasters, they're stuff you do when you're on the crapper. They're not games. They're designed specifically, majority, not all, but majority, they are designed to kill your time and milk your wallet. I mean, that is it. Candy Crush is a great example. When I jump in there once a week, I'll have a few free things that give me like 30 minutes of extra life or some power up or something. But they use that, and it's brilliant the way they use it. So your 30 minutes runs up. You're like, oh man, I am almost done with this level. I could buy 2 more lives or 2 more moves or whatever, and I can finish it. That's how they get you.
Right. For like 99 cents or $2.
Exactly.
Or this is normally $5, but it's on sale for 99 cents right now.
Yeah. And think about it. If say they've got 2 million downloads of Candy Crush. I know they got a hell of a lot more. Let's just say 2 million. And in one day, those 2 million players download the 99-cent pack. $2 million right there.
Yep.
I mean, and what's crazy is that's the absolute lowest end of that spectrum, because a vast majority are going to go, well, yeah, but I can do this for $4.99, get all this, all that, and then I'm good to go for the rest of the year.
Or even let's say half that happens, right? If 30%, I think 30% is a good solid number that a lot of them, 25 to 30% of your player base spends $1 a day or $1 a week. I don't even care, $1 a week. If you have that many people, so if you have 500,000 players spending $500,000, if you have 500,000 of your players, or not 500,000, 500 million, excuse me, because whatever it is, if you have 1 million players and you have 250,000 people spending $1 a day, that's a lot of money over the course of a week, a month, a year, and all you're doing is adding new levels or adding Christmas scenes to it or something dumb like that. Minimal effort, maximum return. I'm not saying anything against people who develop and program for this, because there is skill and stuff involved with it, but the return on investment is just instant gratification. That's the civilization. That's the world we live in now, right? And this is more accessible. My mom has one of these. My grandma has one of these. Like every member of my family has a cell phone. The guy who pans for money down the road has one of these. And now he's probably not buying Candy Crush dollars. Maybe he is. I don't know. But any one of your family member can tie their credit card to their phone, and it's as easy as clicking a button, and you just bought a 99-cent thing without even really thinking about it. You're like, I need that extra 20 minutes or live or free lives or whatever. So it's an easy scheme to do time waster, because as Shane said, you get right to that point where you're like, I'm not done playing yet. I still need 30 minutes of time or 5 minutes to waste, but my game time ran out. I need to get some more time, and I'm going to spend my $1 or $5 to keep playing. And it's a simple thing to do, right? I mean, you're still on the crapper. You're like, I'm not done pooping yet. And my lives just ended. Do I sit here and read the back of the the aerosol can in the bathroom, or do I pay the extra $1? The decision is yours. But that's the direction of the market, right? Nothing we can do about it. There are a lot more people who own one of these and play video games on this than own consoles and play video games on consoles and PC. Obviously, $180 billion revenue versus $50 billion revenue, it dwarfs it.
Yeah. And not to mention the fact, you always hear about gaming addiction. Those phones are 1,000 times more addictive to people than any game, any video game console, any video game on those consoles or PCs. Those phones are the most addictive things to people. And people are addicted to those phones, but the majority are addicted to those games.
Do you leave your house without your phone? How often have you left your house without your phone? And if you leave your house without your phone,
you call your wife to bring that shit to you.
Right. Or you feel weird the whole day. Like I've left mine at the house, and I'm like, I got to work, and it just feels like all day. I'm like, oh, my pocket rang. Oh no, I forgot I didn't bring it. My pocket vibrated. Oh no.
Yeah.
You're subconsciously,
you feel it ring from the house. That's how addicted you are.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yes, this is just way more easy to get a hold of and get into. Like I said, this costs more than an Xbox and a PlayStation combined, people. But it doesn't seem that way because it's $1,000 piece of equipment that is broken up into nice little $10 or $20 a month chunks that's added on top of your monthly wireless bill that you never see. That bill that should have been $80 per wireless is $160 because you both have new phone plans that cost $45 a month, and you just don't see it because it's broken out into months. You know, you're not paying $400 a pop for a console like we do. But we're twice as bad, right? We bought consoles and we own one of these. But I really don't play a whole lot of mobile games. But I have had a tendency to, when I play the game, have that same feeling like I need 10 more minutes or I need 30 more minutes and my lives are up. What am I going to do? And I have spent 99 cents before, but I use like Google rewards and stuff. So it's not my money, but it's still money. They're still getting money, right? Google is paying them for survey money or for whatever they've given me. So this is a lot more accessible, and a lot more people have one of these in this country than have a console. So it just makes sense that this is where the gaming money is coming from. I just hope that it doesn't hurt the regular gaming, the console and PC gaming division.
Yeah. Before we go, I just have to beg and plead. Please do not put Grand Theft Auto 5 on my goddamn phone. I swear
it will be there.
God, I will lose my mud.
That's going to be next because Take-Two has basically now got a mobile market. They're going to be like, I need you to put out in the next 6 months Grand Theft Auto 5 on this device. I want to see it in 6 months, and it's going to be there. You know, they're going to be like, we're not talking Grand Theft Auto 6 until we hit everything out there. I want this on grandma's pacemaker before, you know. So Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be on everything. You're going to stream it to your freaking Fitbit watch or whatever before, you know, it's going to be everywhere before Grand Theft Auto 6 is. So it's unfortunately the trend of the market. $180 billion is definitely trumping $50 billion console market. I hate that. But we saw the writing on the wall. Been there. Anything else, Shane?
Somebody get a magic eraser and get the writing off that damn wall because I'm done with mobile games. Honestly, I'm damn near done with mobile phones because they're the worst. They really are. But you can't live without it. I mean, honestly, everything I do, you know, we bought our Geekway tickets today. Use my phone. I think I used my phone for the last years too. You know, the phone is such an addictive device that, you know, the gaming market on there, it's a no-brainer to do. So for them not to get into it, is just, you know, it's the right move. It's sad, but it's the right move.
Right. Yep. I mean, this makes your life simpler and more difficult, right? You have everything at the tip of your finger. You want to go to Geekway, buy your tickets here. You want to go to Moon City Con, buy your tickets here. You want to buy something from Amazon, buy it right here. You don't have to sit down in front of a computer. You could be sitting in your living room watching TV and go, oh, I need to order dog food or cat litter, or I need to order this. I'm going to order it from Amazon, or I need to do a grocery pickup at Walmart. Let me get it on here. It's basically a PC in your pocket now is what it is. I mean, that's what it is, but it's now a PC that's always with you no matter what you need. How many people make phone calls on this damn thing? I can't remember the last time I made a stinking phone call or answered a phone call on this thing.
I will get a phone call, but very seldom will I make the phone call. I mean, it's sad because it's a phone. You would think you'd make a phone call, but no.
It's a mobile gaming device.
Yeah, it's for us to send stupid shit back and forth to each other all day while we're working is really what it is. So,
right. All right. Well, let us know what you guys think. I mean, are you big mobile game fans? What do you think of this acquisition? I mean, obviously it's a smart financial business move, but it just spells more on the wall for the ultimate downslide of console and regular gaming, losing foot traffic, losing basically market share to this thing. Let us know what you think. You know, do you play mobile games? Do you spend real world money in mobile games? I would imagine a lot of people are very hesitant to admit that they spend real world money in video games. I mean, I have done Google Play money, and I've actually spent some of my money. But since I've been doing Google reward surveys, there's no reason to anymore. I don't spend that much in something like this. So, you know, it's not coming out of my pocket. It's just coming out of my time. So, but still money. Whether the old saying, time is money, right? So let us know what you guys think. Let us know, do you play some games? Do you spend money on these things? Because that's a contributing factor to the global gaming market. You know, your mom spends money on it, your dad spends money on it, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousin, your brother, sister, whatever, your baby cousin, you know, it's everybody. So let us know what you think. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. We hope to catch you in the next episode.
See ya.